Hi, this is for the user. I believe you went by ban everything. If not, I do apologize, but I believe that's the one with the question. Um, you said that your Wi-Fi runs off 12 volt, that you had an adapter. I believe you're plugging this into a plug like this. Now, I'm not sure if I'm correct, but the way you described it, you're plugging it into a plug like this on your power station, and then it's adapting down to 12 volt. Now, your question was, is there a way to run it straight off a 12 volt? Maybe. Now, I do have this adapter here. This does plug in to 12 volt. I apologize. It looks like something keeps getting in the way. Maybe it's my finger. Um, this is a 12 volt adapter right here. Plugs into 12 volt. And on this end, it has adjustable ends, different ends you can put on it. Now, this is adjustable. It's auto DC power regulated adapter. So basically this is a 12 volt to 12 volt adapter. Okay, so if you're looking something like that up, basically look for a 12 volt to 12 volt adapter. Now the input voltage on this is anywhere from 11 to 14 volts. So this will hook up to a 12 volt battery. 11 to 14 volts DC at 8 amps max. Alright. Your output voltage is 15, 16, 18, 19, 20 volts DC at 4 amps at 80 watts. Alright, so what you would have to do to use something like this, you would have to have a cigarette lighter or power port on whatever it is you're using. In my case, I could actually use this off my solar charger controller, or I could use it on a cigarette lighter adapter hooked up to my batteries directly. Now, what I would do in that case, I would have my power port plugged into here, and I actually should have dug a power port out or a cigarette lighter out, but I would have it plugged in here into the cigarette lighter or power port, and on that line between whatever you're plugging into, I would fuse that with maybe, I'm not sure if you can find 8 amp fuses. I've actually never looked. It says 8 amp max, but maybe a 10 amp fuse would work for you, or a 7.5 amp fuse. So I would go with the lowest fuse first, which would be the 7.5 amp. And if that doesn't work, go with the next highest fuse, which I believe would be a 10 amp car fuse. But you have to have a fuse between your cigarette lighter adapter or power port onto your battery. Right here would be an inline fuse, and here would be like the solar charger controller or the battery, the load on the solar. This does adjust to different DC settings. Now the lowest is a 15 volt. But I believe that wouldn't affect your Wi-Fi box. You can also find these in different sizes. So what you need to look for is a 12 volt to 12 volt adapter. One that plugs into a cigarette lighter. And I don't know what that is in the screen. Maybe there's something on the camera lens on the back. If you see a white line, I apologize. It's not my fingers. Maybe it's something on the lens. But something like this, they can plug in. Now you may have to cut the wire here and put a regular adapter that fits your box. I'm not sure if any of these will fit. Now I've never actually used this, but you're going, well, why do I have it if I never used it? Well, I actually bought this for a laptop that I was giving away. I did not have a power cord for it. And then I found a power cord that I had put back that would fit that laptop. And that was after I got this. So, you know, I just gave them the power cord. So, this adjusts up to 24 volts DC. And it can take in 24 volts DC. But the 24 volts It only runs 3.3 amps at 80 watts max. Now 15, 16, 18, such and such, up to 20 volts, it'll put out 4 amps. So something like this may be a solution for you on your Wi-Fi. Once again, there's just something on the lens it looks like. I apologize for that. But this is for the user. Ban everything. I believe you're the one that had the question on this. Can you run a Wi-Fi box that adapts down to 12 volt from a regular plug, an outlet, like off of that plug? If it adapts down to a 12 volt, then something like this, as long as it's not pulling more than 4 amps and 80 watts on this specific one. Now there are DC to DC inverters or adapters. What you need to look for is the DC to DC adapter, and you will see the volts here: 15, 16, 18, 19, such as up to 24. Now this has a little button. I don't know if you can see the button here. Now this goes up to 80 watts. There are some out there that go higher than this. But like I said, I did buy this for a laptop, so it's not like I needed a bunch of power. But check your box. See how many watts it pulls, how many amps it pulls, and something like this may be your best solution. And remember, if you put it on a power plug or a cigarette lighter, between that and your battery or your connection, start with a 7.5 amp fuse and see how that carries, because this has a 8 amp max on this specific one. Alright, Midnight, I'm coming. Sorry about this. Alright, go on, stinker. And kick you in the butt. But this is for the user. I believe you go by ban everything. I'm sorry it took me a little bit longer to get this than I planned. Something like this may work for you. And I really can't read the back. I apologize. I just can't. I believe this is patent number, model number, and stuff like here. And if you can't see that, I apologize. Because I really can't tell through this phone if it's picking everything up. This does have different adjustable tips that plug. You can see they plug in like this. So this may be a solution for you if you're trying to get off of the 110, 115, 120 volt, strictly running at 12 volt. That reminds me, I have to go to the store today and buy some more dishwasher gel. But this is for you. This video is for you. Maybe something like this will work for you. Alright, that's it. I'm fixing to go. This is for the user ban everything that views some of my videos. I hope this helps you out. Alright, everyone have a good one, including you. Ban everything, and have a good day. Bye.